Dear MLCS community and beyond, as we welcome the new year, MLCS has been doing some major reflection. 2020 was one to remember. It was full of good and bad days, ups and downs, and everything in between. We had a lot of adjusting to do, and it seemed like once one bad thing happened, it was followed by an avalanche of unfortunate events. Some that we had little control over and kept us quarantined in our homes. Some that broke our hearts, rest in peace Kobe and Gigi, and others that led us into the streets protesting, discovering new depths of emotions we never knew existed. It has certainly been one of the more difficult years for us as an organization, but at the same time, 2020 was a year that consisted of growth, new hope, and us really owning our work in the East Boston community. In early 2020, we had launched a brand new teen workforce program called Maverick Makers Pro. This consisted of teams of youth who worked on corporate branded swag using 3D laser printers. The idea was to increase the number of youth jobs in our community while giving them an opportunity to learn some cool tech skills on top of some important team building and leadership skills. MMP's main product was a handmade journal, and we developed our final prototype for it right around mid-February. But then COVID-19 happened, and unfortunately, we had to temporarily shut down MMP as well as our regular makerspace programming for our younger kids, which was essentially the bread and butter of our organization. We were sad and shocked and nervous, but we quickly shifted our efforts and started working on COVID-19 response. We took a step into the unknown, as did many other local businesses and organizations. If you know our team, you know how resilient we are. In the beginning, we started small and we made hand sanitizers and safety kits to drop off to our residents. Additionally, we would give out 50 pre-made meals from City Fresh to Development 5 days a week. As we noticed food insecurity got worse, we just kept growing in that area. By May 2020, we had an entire operation running with partners like Fair Foods, Food for Free, Brookline Food Corp, and the YMCA of Greater Boston all on board supporting us. We started feeding up to 500 families per week. Our volunteer numbers skyrocketed too, and we averaged 17 volunteers every Wednesday, an army of people with one mission: to feed food insecure families in our community. This is when MLCS realized that food support was extremely important in East Boston, and we needed to keep our operation going. Simultaneously, MLCS was conceptualizing and developed a summer teen workforce program to bring in teens from the neighborhood to learn some new skills and make some money. With tracks like Outreach and Media, Design and Build, STEM Team, and Food Operation, the summer was full of fun and excitement, even from home. The workforce program was so successful, even while virtual, that it eventually led to us receiving more funding that kept our youth working all year round. One of the most recent projects our Outreach and Media team initiated was the Give Food, Give Love campaign, which told the story of us transitioning to food distribution while also spreading the message that us at Maverick believe that food is love. We had a goal of $3,000 and ended up raising $4,123. We also solidified some sponsorships from local businesses like Easty Fit, Eagle Hill Cafe, and others. MLCS grew closer to its community this summer. While the Maverick neighborhood was dealing with what seemed to be a weekly stream of violence, we'd partnered with local leaders in the community representing different organizations and started facilitating peace circles. Peace circles create a confidential space where community members can come and openly speak about issues in the neighborhood. This could be anything from violence to gentrification to police brutality and injustices. We currently hold a virtual peace circle every second and fourth Thursday of the month on Zoom. This has made a noticeably positive difference in the lives of our community members, staff, and youth. All in all, our work this year has been some of the hardest yet most rewarding. We landed in publications like Eastie Times and the Boston Globe, and our executive director, Rita Laura, received the Community of Champions Award from the Office of Immigrant Advancement and also became East Boston's Woman of the Year for her leadership. On behalf of the entire organization, we want to say thank you to our beautiful community of supporters, volunteers, board members, residents, and youth. We do this work for you, and we promise to continue committing to excellence and growth.